So these people bought this $1,000 MrBeast experience and they got this burlap sack with all this super cool merch that, number one, some of it doesn't even fit them because it's all random sizes. But number two, this exclusive merch that they're handing out, like this dollar shirt that they have, well, it's currently on clearance on the MrBeast store for $9. Over the last couple of days, the MrBeast experience was taking place at Resorts World Las Vegas. This was an event with MrBeast's logo smacked on everything, where people were going to be experiencing the MrBeast experience, whatever that means. Let's start with this headline that fully encompasses what we're talking about today. MrBeast fans left outraged and demanding refunds after Las Vegas event. This experience has been nothing short of horrible, says one attendee at the MrBeast experience at Resorts World Las Vegas. Really quick before we kick the video off, I'm gonna flip a coin. I want you guys to call it, and if it lands on what you call, I just ask you to like the video and subscribe. Drum roll, please. So if you pick tails, you know what to do. And if you picked heads, I'm getting your ass next video. That's a promise. Okay, before I start, there's RFK Jr. staring at me from the corner. But this article reads, furious MrBeast fans who forked out $1,000 for an experience billed as unforgettable were left demanding a refund. Even the YouTube star apologized and admitted the event was definitely subpar. But this experience that they're talking about included a 3-night stay at a hotel, a mystery bag full of exclusive MrBeast merchandise, which we will get to, and a $10,000 gift voucher for one lucky guest. Well, they did get to stay at the resort for 3 days, but as for getting to experience Mr. Breast, that really didn't happen. Let's see what the MrBeast experience really was here at this resort. It comes down to 3 things. The first thing here is this sweet little box of chocolates. Heck yeah. Now, if you happen to book a room with multiple people, there was only going to be 1 box of chocolates as well as 1 mystery bag split between everybody. You may be thinking to yourself, well, that box of chocolates isn't really much. Well, don't worry. They also got this really cool mystery bag, and someone had a chance to get $10,000 from that mystery bag. I don't know who got it. I'm sure somebody did, but let's go over the contents of those mystery bags. This is another TikTok I found where a daughter was opening stuff up with her father in the room, and look, she's got this really cool MrBeast long-sleeved exclusive shirt, or so they thought. And they also received some super cool mystery merch here. Look at this exclusive pair of shorts, this other shirt with the dollar sign on it that was also just a bit too big for her, and this really cool kids shirt that was too small for her to wear, and this cool MrBeast hat. I believe that is all that they ended up getting from this, some of which they couldn't even put on, but not to worry, right? It's exclusive stuff. And at worst, if you don't have family to give this MrBeast merch to, you could probably, put it out on eBay, get a lot of money. Well, this exclusive merch that they received isn't exclusive at all. For example, let's take a look at this purple long-sleeved Beast shirt with this dollar coming off. Such a cool exclusive look, right? Well, you can purchase this design exclusively on the MrBeast store in the clearance section for $9, 70% off. As for those shorts that you just saw, well, those are available in black, also on clearance for 16% off. But let's jump out of that clearance section and find the rest of the merch that was in that bag. Here's that Beast hat for $20 that was included in their mystery bag. And here we can find the blue shorts that are $30, so not 16% off. Wowee. Now, I couldn't find it in the clearance section, but sure enough, here's that long sleeve Beast shirt, and it's 62% off, sitting at $15. That's what they got. Clearance merch in a mystery bag and a box of chocolates, and then they were also at this resort that's also a casino. That was it. There was nothing else that was a part of the experience. There wasn't MrBeast showing up and doing anything. There weren't events or installations that they had referenced in other advertisements for more things for them to do at this event. That was it. They paid $1,000 for clearance merch and a box of chocolates. So naturally, the people were pretty upset. So the news has started to cover it, and there's even threats of legal action being taken by the people that had bought into this experience.
Angry hotel guests let the CEO of Resorts World have it, saying an immersive experience they paid big money for turned out to be a bust.
We were there as about 50 guests told the CEO of Resorts World they want a refund. They didn't get it. Instead, they got a hotel credit. But many guests we spoke to told us the whole thing left a bad impression.
It makes Las Vegas look bad. It makes Resorts World look bad. It makes MrBeast look bad. Like, this is a terrible experience. They gave us an experience, all right? A real bad one.
What they did get, waived early departure fees, meaning they won't be charged that extra day, plus a $50 credit to the pool and a $50 credit to an on-site restaurant. Speaking of the restaurants, Jackson says some staffers seem to be in the dark about the exclusive menu items and themed beverages as part of the immersive experience.
So there was 3 restaurants that were supposed to have activations and specials as well as at the pool. We went to the 3 restaurants, none of them knew anything about what we were talking about.
Guests were supposed to receive an exclusive MrBeast mystery bag filled with limited edition merchandise and goodies. Jackson tells us that wasn't the case.
So then we finally got the bags. The guy that delivered the bag, he said everything you need to know is going to be in the bag. We opened our bags, it was just merch, like extra small t-shirts, like clothes that were not going to fit any of us. No note, nothing.
That made one annoyed guest suggest taking legal action, asking people to write their names, numbers, and emails on a contact sheet. Las Vegas local David Jackson says he's considering adding his name.
On top of that, we also have these videos showing a lot of these angry guests arguing with the CEO of this resort about wanting to get these refunds, which they were saying no to. Like, you heard about some of the credits that they were receiving in that news clip, but at this point during the event, they were still saying, no, we're not going to be able to give refunds out to people. So they were very angry. Now, thankfully, there is a happy ending for the people that attended this event. Here's a clip from one of the gentlemen who was attending the event, and they go into letting us know that they were able to receive a full refund for the event, and likely pretty much all of the other guests as well.
But I have to say the Hilton has made it right. So final update for y'all, they have given us a full refund. So we are getting a full refund for all 3 nights, which is so good because yesterday they weren't really saying that, but we got an email last night. And MrBeast team is reaching out to everyone. Hopefully that actually comes true. We don't know yet. We'll keep you all posted, but the idea of getting to tour the actual like headquarters and studio would be absolutely amazing, especially for MrBeast fans. So it sounds like MrBeast is trying to make it right. The Hilton and Resorts World are making it right.
I'm super glad to hear that they're all getting full refunds from the hotel, but in addition, let's also take a look at that other thing he was talking about, the studio tour that MrBeast is offering to all the people that attended this event. Here we have the tried and true MrBeast shifting the blame. Someone that was attending the event tweeted out, yo, MrBeast, I'm at Resorts World doing your experience and it's been 24 hours and nothing. Where's the experience? Is there gonna be any activities or anything? Waiting in room, lol. And Jimmy responded, hey, this definitely isn't the experience. We hope they deliver. My team's already on it. I'd love to personally make it up to you and anyone else by inviting everybody affected to tour my actual studio. Can't wait to meet you all, and my team is reaching out to everyone. And we can see further confirmation about this from someone else who had taken a screenshot from their DMs saying, thanks for covering my new tweet. Yeah, we've called like 70% of the people who bought and offered to bring them to a studio tour. Would love if you tweeted this so maybe the rest can see. So genuinely, seems so far like this is going to end up being a good thing for all the people involved. I mean, they did miss out on the time they spent and the money that they put into this experience. And one of the people that was arguing with the CEO was talking about how they missed out on their largest money-making days to attend this event with their daughter. And that time spent isn't something that people are getting back. But if they end up enjoying the tour and getting to do that and they receive the refunds, for me that still ends up being a good ending. But as it stands, it shouldn't have happened, and it's really not hard to prevent something like this. They have all of this merch and it would have been so easy to just slap a MrBeast Experience logo onto a shirt and give it to them, and at least then it still would have been exclusive. And if MrBeast doesn't want to take blame for this and it was someone else's fault and they just gave their brand over to this resort and they screwed that up, well, maybe that's not good either. I don't think that's really reflective of how you talk about your fans and how much you appreciate them when you turn around and let this kind of shit happen. But maybe that's just me. I've got opinions. I'm opinionated. Now that wraps up today's video, but iDubbbz has just released the first content cop that he's put out in over 8 years. So I'm going to be watching that live, and if you guys want to join, I'm probably streaming right now, or I'm going to be very soon. So come join the live and we can watch the content cop. I'm genuinely really excited. I used to love the content cops. A lot of people did. And we'll watch it together and give it a review. But that's it. I'll see you guys later. Adios. Peace. Bye.